Hello, and welcome to the Church of Fuck You. I'm St. Patrick. Well, church, I don't know if you noticed or not, but we live in the land of the crazy. And if you don't believe me, let me just explain to you how crazy this fucking world is. See, especially in this country, only in the land of the crazy can you be against fascism, and you can be painted as a hero for beating up anyone who disagrees with you and your political views. Because apparently to be anti-fascist means you must be fascist, and that's perfectly acceptable. Only in the land of the crazy can you, as an individual, or just say like a woman, demand, and there are people who agree with the women, so men and women, so I don't just paint it as one, demand that the government has no interest or no say-so, no rights, no authority over your healthcare. It's your body, you can do whatever you want to do with it, while also demanding that the government provide free healthcare to you. So these people actually believe that the government is going to kick out an estimated $3 trillion a year and have absolutely no say-so over where that money goes or how it's spent. Yeah, land of the fucking crazy. Only in the land of the crazy would the same government have run a healthcare system, failed miserably, and people still want them to run their healthcare for the entire country. It's the equivalent of like, say like, you own a company, you have a salesperson, you give the salesperson 10 accounts, 3 accounts flame out. 3 accounts say, you know what, we're leaving this company, this is the worst service I've ever had, this guy never calls me back, he never answers any of our questions, he never sells us anything, he's the worst, we're leaving. And you go to this guy and say, you know what, we gave you 10 accounts, out of the 100 accounts that we had, we gave you 10, you lost 3. So I think the best thing would be to do is to give you all of our 100 accounts, the remaining 97 that we have, because we think it'll be best for our company to give you everything that we have, because you proved yourself so trustworthy with the 10 that we fucking gave you. Yeah, land of the fucking crazy. Only in the land of the crazy can people be in government for 150 years and keep making the exact same fucking promises every time they come up for election, and people keep voting for them because they think that their promises are going to magically come true. You have people who've been in Congress since fucking 1747, and they still make the exact same promises every time they come up for election, and people still vote for them. Why? For what? If you haven't done it in the last 250 fucking years, what makes you think you're going to do it now? Only in the land of the fucking crazy can you make promises running for government or running for office or whatever and not have to make them come true. Apparently, we've turned running for an office into a fucking beauty pageant. If you had a magic wand and could do whatever you want to do, what would you do? Oh, I would hand out free this. I would hand out free healthcare. I would hand out free college. I would hand out, everybody gets, $100,000 a year. I would make sure that no one ever is sick. I would hand out jobs for everyone. I would do all this stuff. And people say, I'm voting for that because that sounds great. There's no fucking way to do it. There's no way to pay for it. But it doesn't matter because, you're a hero. You created a plan that, magically somehow works without going into details of how it's going to fucking work. But hey, whatever. Only in the land of the fucking crazy can you generalize an entire fucking race based on the color of their skin, only in the land of the crazy can you generalize an entire group of people based on the color of their skin, and that makes you not racist. Don't know how that works, but this is the land we fucking live in. Only in the land of the fucking crazy Only in the land of the crazy will people be more outraged at someone saying people lived in a rat-infested area, in a crime-infested area, and they completely lose their mind over that. But they seem to be extremely calm over the fact that there are government officials that allow people to live in rat-infested and crime-infested areas. So we're fine with you living there, we just don't want you to say it, because that's offensive. Okay. Only in the land of the fucking crazy can 70 black people get killed or get shot in one weekend and no one gives a shit. But let 3 white people get shot at a fucking Starbucks and the whole fucking world lose their mind. Like, oh my gosh, we need to do something about these gun laws. I am just so afraid. What does this world come to? I'm crazy. Right, because Black Lives Matter. Only in the land of the fucking crazy can, let's say, you pay $20,000 a year to go to a fucking school to pretty much just learn everything that you think you already know. Because we don't want any new ideas, because new ideas are scary. We don't want to be challenged on our thoughts, because challenging our thoughts is scary. So I want to pay $20,000 a year just for you to reaffirm what I already believe. Your money, whatever. Only in the land of the fucking crazy do people pay $80,000 to get a degree in something that they can never fucking use. Okay, unless you wanted to be a teacher in this fucking area, your degree is pointless. But you pay $80,000 for it, and also, again, land of the crazy, you don't want to pay for it. You just want to get it. Okay, because we don't want to pay for the shit. We just want to get our degree in liberal arts, or we want to get our degree in the study of 18th century China. Because, that's what we want. We want to pay $80,000 for it, and then we can't use the shit, but whatever. I don't want to pay for it. That's your responsibility. Whatever. Only in the land of the completely fucking insane crazy do we tax soda to an absorbent amount, and we put regulations on soda because soda is evil, and we have an obesity problem in this country, and we need to make sure that people aren't drinking sodas, and we need to make sure our kids don't drink sodas. And you're punishing, you're telling little Billy, you know what, little Billy, no more sodas for you, no more sodas. Don't drink sodas. But if your mom wants to shoot heroin, come on, dude. We have a clinic. We can give her fresh needles. We can help her shoot up. We can do whatever she needs to do. She can relax and be comfortable, because we want to make sure she's comfortable while shooting up heroin. So only in the land of the crazy is soda bad, but heroin, hey, what the hell? Let's pop it off. Only in the land of the fucking crazy only in the land of the crazy can you live in a place where there's homeless people everywhere sleeping on the street. There's needles on the ground. There's people pissing and shitting all over the place. But if they use a straw, that's where we draw the line, okay? Because we're not going to have straws ruining our nice neighborhood, all right? So all these people sleeping on the street with their children, mind you, and all these people dying on the street, and all these people getting raped, and all these people selling drugs, and all these people doing drugs, and all these people using the bathroom on the streets, we're perfectly acceptable with that. But if that motherfucker has a straw, we're coming at him with the full extent of the law. Okay, land of the fucking crazy. Only in the land of the fucking crazy can you have a religion that cuts off people's heads for being gay, that stone women to death for being raped, that mutilates children because they feel like they should be circumcised, and no one bats a fucking eye, no one says anything. But let little Billy say grace at breakfast, then all of a sudden everybody lose their fucking mind because their whole school is oppressed by little Billy saying grace over his fucking oatmeal. Okay, so apparently, killing people over stupid shit is okay religiously, but, as long as you don't pray in a school. All right, okay, whatever. That's your thing. And my personal all-time favorite. Sorry, I saved this one for last because, I had to do this. Only in the land of the fucking insane, absolutely insane, do people believe that, how do I say this? Do people believe that gender is unknown? Okay, science cannot detect your gender. Science can never know if you're a man or a female. Scientifically, that's impossible. But science has provided and created a foolproof way, in stone locked way, to know the temperature of the fucking earth, the entire planet, for a whole year, 100 years from now. So let me get this straight. Science can't tell me whether someone is a man or a woman. Scientifically, that's impossible in some people's world. But in the same world, they think science has figured out a way to know the exact temperature of the planet 100 years from now. Not just for one day, for an entire year, they know the exact temperature. Are you serious? Again, only in the land of the fucking crazy is gender fluid. Gender is unknown. But weather is a fucking certainty. All right, man, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is St. Patrick. I'm out.